Hey Bubs, today we're talking about The Dark Knight Returns. Now, this is the first half of a two-part series based on two of the comic books done by Frank Miller. And I have not read the comics yet, but from what I heard, the comic books are really awesome. Check it out. I'm not a big fan of the artwork done by Frank Miller for this comic, but story-wise, from what I've seen from this movie, he did a really awesome job with Batman. And as far as the Batman's campiness goes, ended when Frank Miller did this comic book and brought the Dark Knight to where he should have been, a dark character that we all know and love. Basically, Christopher Nolan based his movies on this Batman version, and he took a lot from Frank Miller's movies and comics and made it into his movies. Now, this movie was basically translated from the comic books. From what I've heard, it translated basically like The Watchmen did from the comic books, with a few slight changes, of course, done for the animation. And it's definitely not for kids under 13. It's pretty brutal and pretty dark. Story-wise, is basically Batman is no more. Bruce Wayne is living his life out, and he's getting hammered as much as possible, living dangerously, racing a race car really fast, and basically, wants to die. And surprisingly enough, he's just dealing with all the issues with the crime, and how it's escalating. And, with the murders of kids and the parents, he just sits there and watches, and it's just boiling up inside him. And he can't take it anymore until he finally decides to continue on. And in this version, Jim Gordon knows who Bruce Wayne is as Batman. They talk about it. The new Robin in this one is a female Robin. Frank Miller's iteration of it, and it's actually not bad on how it was done. The lingo for the movie, some of us might have trouble catching on to it because it was done way back when, and the art style is still pretty much close to Frank Miller's, but a little bit changed. The Batmobile is a totally different Batmobile from what anybody remembers. And of course, Christopher Nolan borrowed from this and changed it a bit, and that's what we got for the Batman Begins series. And basically, it's like a tank. So when Batman comes back, he fights the mutant leader and all that. And what really brought him back out of retirement was Harvey Dent, Two-Face. And the story between them continue and ends, and you kind of feel sorry for Two-Face. Watch the movie. If you read the comics, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And so Bruce Wayne, dons on his costume to deal with that, and he doesn't stop there. He continues and fights on the mutants. Now it ends, and part 2 continues on. And from the comic books, it's basically what I've read is Superman is charged to capture Batman due to the fact that he broke the law, and basically vigilante isn't really banned, and they will not tolerate it anymore. And since he broke that law, they're going to bring in Superman to bring him in for justice. So we will see the fight between Batman and Superman and who will win. So basically, this is definitely a good movie to watch, to check out, and to see. If you haven't bought it, pick it up now. And for those who purchased it earlier this week, they went to Best Buy, you would purchase this item right here. It comes with the Frank Miller figurine style. Basically, comes with it's a combo pack Blu-ray DVD, and you get that figurine with it. It's a limited edition release. It's only Best Buy exclusive. Once it's out, it's out. You can't order it. So if you don't get it, pretty much out of luck. You try to go online so you can get it. So unfortunately, if you have not got it, sorry, but Blu-ray is still out there. Purchase that item. It's definitely worthwhile for animated fans, for any comic book fan. If you're a big DC fan, you're definitely going to enjoy this, because with their animation, they're doing very well. Warner Premieres is now no longer. They are done. So we'll see how the animation will continue on from Warner Brothers Studios, because they will no longer have Warner Brothers Premiere, which does the straight-to-video and the animation. So in the future, we will see what they will do. But that did not stop their production for the Batman The Dark Knight Returns Part 2. So I will keep you posted on further DC animation, and we'll see what happens next. Talk to you guys later. Bye.